Hello and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a brand new video. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Amelia, and if you are new here, then please give it a thumbs up, please comment down below, please subscribe. If you are not new here, then welcome back. I hope you're ready for another fun video. And without further ado, if you do enjoy that other kind of content, I do also have social media accounts like Instagram and TikTok, so go follow them as well. They'll be linked down below and should pop up somewhere in this video. And without further ado, let's just get on with it, because I'm like, I don't know if you could tell, but the fear inside me is like looming. So for this video, I have decided, don't ask me why, just don't ask me why I decided to do this, but I have a free weekend, and I was like, it is still 2024, and technically I'm using this as a way to get my Goodreads goal up, because we've got like just over less than a month now before the end of the month and before the end of the year, and I'm not at 70 books yet, so I'm usually at this point I'm ahead of the game, so I think this is the perfect time to get ahead and actually beat that goal. But also, I just really wanted to read some good books, and I'm gonna read. I was like trying to get into a proper reading mood, and I just want a chill weekend because I've had some crazy weekends the last few weeks, and I just want a really chill one because I'm about to head into Monday is not looking to be a great day, so I just want a chill weekend before that. So how this is gonna work? I've done a few 24 hours of reading on my channel, and the last one I did was in July, and I have done it 3 times in 2024. You'll see this is the first one in 2025, although I filmed it in 2024. Confusing, I know. And I successfully did it twice, and I did not succeed once. Once I did it 24 hours of reading over a span of a week. Don't know why I did that. I then did 24 hours of reading like a weekend, like what I'm doing now, and I was successful. It was great. And then I did 24 hours where I literally just did 24 hours and I tried to step as much as possible, and I completed it, but I did not like that feeling. And then I did a 24-hour musical where I did stay up for 24 hours and I did not like that feeling at all. So we are going back to my normal way of doing it, where I will start on a Friday night and I will read for as long as possible until I get tired, and then I'll go to bed and I'll do like a normal sleep, and then I will wake up on a Saturday and we'll start reading again until I go to bed then, and then finish the rest on Sunday morning. Okay, that's the first part of that, so that's what is happening. Second of all, I am going to be using an audiobook during this because I have got to tidy my room, and this is the only weekend I can really do it, so I just need to do it because it's stressing me out as well. So I'm going to be using it to tidy my room, and I've got stuff to do on my computer, so I will also be using an audiobook when I'm doing that. So that is what's happening, and I have one specific book that is being used as an audiobook, and I'm very excited, and I'll get to it because I have got a list of like books that I kind of hope to get to. Whether I do get to any of these books, we all know I set a TBR for my 24 hours of reading. I don't always, but I did today. I have like hopefuls, but like I did last time, I always sometimes stray off it. But to be fair, in my last 24 hours of reading, I got a 5-star and a 4.25 star and like a 4.5 star. So I'm pretty sure, I think it was 4.5 star. I've had a pretty good ratings throughout. So I'm going to go through the list of books so you can know what I want to read in this 24 hours, and then I'll get sorted. I'll probably get a matcha. I don't know if I'm going to start with a matcha, or I might just get some water to start with. I have also got snacks. I've got fruit and I've got some chocolate and some breadsticks to get me through this, and I've also got a tuna sandwich because I didn't eat my lunch. So anyway, let's go through the books that I plan to read for this 24 hours. First of all, we have Thrive, which is the next book I need to read in the Addicted / Calloway Sister series. This is the 6th book. This is the one I'm dreading because I know a lot of people who love the series don't really like this book, so I kind of want to get this one off my TBR as soon as possible so I can move on to the rest of the series, but we will see. We then have Collided by Lauren Asher. This is the 2nd book in the Dirty Air series. I've only read Throttled, which is surprising considering I love this author. But I only recently purchased the physical copies of this and the 3rd book, so I was like, well, I might as well. And I got it from Foyles, which I don't know why. I don't want to say it's a sticker off, even though I don't like stickers on the book, because I just think, I don't know, it's Foyles. And I used to think that place is like fancy. It's probably not, but yeah. Another one is Roomies by Christina Lauren. This is actually my December TBR, which would be nice if I can get this off my December TBR, which is why I've put it on there. It's just a bit, but yeah, so I've got that. I then have the Pumpkin Spice Cafe because I kind of want to get this done before the end of the year, because I'm pretty sure I bought this at the end of 2023, so I would like to actually read this because I have also got the Cinnamon Bun store and I would like to read this one first. So not like first in the readathon, but I would like to read this soon. I might read it first because it seems like an easy read and I have it on Kindle. And then I will have the final Gambit, which is the final book in the Inheritance games. And I think this will be a really good one to read because I think it will keep me going. And I think it might be something I'll pick up either second or maybe I'll pick this one up first just because I feel like I want to. And I've been like itching to read it, and it means I'll have started and finished this series in the year, which would be good because it would be nice to go to 2025 and at least finish one series I started in the year. And then this one will be used as my audiobook. Oh my god, they're all falling. This one will be used as my audiobook. It's Harry Potter what's the last book called? Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, which is the final book in the Harry Potter series. And the reason I want to do this is because I would love to say I finished Harry Potter finally because I love it, and this is the only book I've got left to read. Finally, because I started it not long after my last 24 hours of reading, I kind of want to see if I can get to this book, but it's very chunky, so I don't know if I will. It's Keeping 13 by Chloe Walsh. This is the second book in the Boys of Tommen series. Okay, wow. I'm sitting here in my cozy jumper because it's freezing, and I'm going to start with Final Gambit because I feel like this is a good book to start with because it's like mystery, it keeps me on its edge, and I just was like, I want to finish the series. It's one I've been itching to read. It is on my December TBR, and honestly, I just feel like I want to read it so bad, and it is the one I'm like leaning towards more than anything right now. So I think this is the perfect one to read. I'm just setting up my timer, and like I said, I will be pausing this when I'm like sleeping. Anyway, let's start. Let's go. Woo! Join me in the kitchen. When I say I've not read much, I actually paused the timer for a bit because I literally was like, I had things on my mind and it was playing on my mind, and I knew that like if I tried to read and continue reading when I had that mind, I probably would have just quit on the 24 hours of reading. So I decided to pause the timer, do things to clear my mind, and then I would... Okay, so like I said, I took a break and now I'm going back and I'm going to pop into it. So I'm hoping, it's like 9:20 at night, so I'm hoping to be up till midnight and get a good dent of the way through Final Gambit. I won't lie, I read like 18 pages and I'm like, But it's like, I said the same at the beginning of the Hawthorne Legacy. I said at the beginning of the Hawthorne Legacy I wasn't like that gripped at the beginning, and but then I got into it like, so I'm hoping we'll go a little bit into it a bit more. It is good. Don't get me wrong, I need a bowl. It is good. I mean, it's good. I've read it 18 pages, I can't really tell you much. But, like, I just don't know. Like, I wasn't in the mindset to do anything else, sitting down and reading anything just to clear my mind. But now my mind is a little bit more clearer. I actually can read. So I'm making a matcha. I guess I'll get my fruit out to make my overnight oats because I want that for breakfast. And then I'm going to make my matcha. And then I'm going back to my original one, which is blueberry matcha. And then I'm going to go back and read. Now I'm like feeling like reading. Okay, we're like an hour into the reading vlog. I have a bookmark, but I don't know where it's gone. Oh, it's here. Lol. I just closed the book. That's brilliant. Yeah. We're on chapter 10, which isn't actually that far into the book because the chapters are so short. we've just seen a character who is mentioned at the end of the last, kind of like in the last book. And I can't remember if she's seen or not. I won't lie to you. I don't. Well, I think I'm not going to tell you too much about this because I don't want to spoil it. Even though probably everyone and their mothers have read this book, but obviously it is the final book of a series, and the whole series is like mystery, put some twists, and if you spoil one thing, it ruins like the other books. It is a slow start, and I am struggling. Like, I am really struggling just to get into reading it. But I know I just need to power through, because how this happens all the time when we're reading books. It took me a while to get a book I'm reading for a different video that you would have seen by now. So I can say Divine Rivals, I'm now 40% of the way through it, and I'm going to go back to it after this video because I don't want to, like, binge it in this video, because I would rather just... Okay, update. First of all, do you like my pyjamas? They're cute, right? I'm tired. It's like 3 minutes past midnight. We've got 21 hours and 33 minutes left, which means we've done 2.5 hours. It feels like, I can't believe it. We've only done 2.5. To be fair, I can believe it, but it just means I'm struggling, and I want to try and at least get that to. We've done 3.5 hours. We're on page 72 of the final gambit. We've got so much to go. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't even know how far I am. I'm gonna say 15%, but. Yeah, I'm going to try and stay up for a little bit longer, but I am struggling to keep my eyes open, so it's going to be a fact that I might have to just sleep and get up early tomorrow so that we can read from, like, say 6ish. Okay, I am awake. I've been up for about since 7. It's like now 8. I just had to take a break. I couldn't read at the time. I was not awake, and my nose is like, if you can't tell, it's bunged up. I don't have a cold. This happens every morning, and it's winding me up because I just don't know how to stop it, but yeah. I did forget I made a tea, and so it's like, it's not hot, but it's like not cold. It's like at a good temperature where you can just literally drink it, which is good. And I'm using, it's not really a Christmas mug, but I bought it when I like doing Christmas shopping last year, so I class it as my Christmas mug. I have got another mug that my friend decorated for me for Christmas last year, which is really, really cute. Yeah, I'm gonna start reading now. Obviously reading The Final Gambit by Jennifer Lynn Barnes, as I was yesterday, and we're gonna set that timer. We are gonna get through this. I'm gonna sit here for a few hours. I think I'm gonna give it till like 10, half 10 before I put my headphones on and do the audio book for Harry Potter while I tidy, because I'm hoping if I get that done by like 12, I'm gonna sit back down and read this if I'm not finished yet, which I probably won't be, and then I can move on to another book and just get all the stuff on my computer which I need to do for a bit and then get back to it. But yeah. I'm not gonna lie, they keep getting these like special deliveries and it's like a little code, and I'm so intrigued as to why she's getting this. Okay, update, we've got 19 hours and 26 minutes left, still a long time. And I don't know, let's check where I'm leaving, I'm pausing on a... Okay, update. I feel like it's time to give an update. We are at 16 hours and 11 minutes left on the timer, and I feel like I'm reading this super slow. I'm still on this book. I don't know if it's just me. I don't think I've ever finished a book in the first 8 hours, but I actually feel like I have. I don't know, but I also know that I was going to pick up Keeping 13 first, and I would definitely not be finished with that yet. So yeah, I am enjoying this book and I am intrigued. I think part of it is because I'm slightly tired, which is not helping. I'm also watching Inside Out 2. I just watched Inside Out, the first one, for the first time, and I think that's a problem. But I'm going to watch this, and I'm going to probably put something like Harry Potter on, or something I can just have my background noise on and read. But I am thoroughly enjoying The Final Gambit. I'm enjoying this series. I kind of like wish they kept it as just 2 books. The first 2 books were great. I'm not really bothered. But there's some bits I'm like, why did you have to continue it? Like, I don't know. This is like not as good as the first 2 books in the series. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. I love the first 2. But I'm not like loving this one. But I am enjoying it a bit more than I was at the beginning, but we are like halfway now, so I'd hope I would be. Okay, update time, finally. We've got 13 hours, so just over, 13 hours and 43 minutes, so like just under 14 hours left to go of reading. And I finally finished this book. I don't know if usually in 24 hours of reading it takes me this long to read one book, especially this size. When I say I wasn't exactly like loving this book, probably that's why. I definitely struggled with it. I think out of the 3, this is probably my least favourite. I thought it was going to be that anyway, because I think the books could have tied up in a duology. Like, at the end of the Hawthorne Legacy, there was not like a little, like, there was no cliffhanger like there was at the end of the first book. So I was like, I don't know how you're going to do a 3rd book. And everything they brought in just felt like a waste of time. It did not need to be done. Like, I didn't even care about the end. I kind of wanted to see one of them die. That sounds really harsh, but I would have liked that, but spoiler, that does not happen. And it just did not give me that same kind of like feeling I had with the other 2, and I wish this had like more to it. Like, I just wish they didn't do this book. They could have just kept it with the Hawthorne Legacy, because that just would have been a good roundup. The way it ended there, I just didn't care for this book that much. Like, it had some good moments. It had some points where I was like, oh, and like the bits where it wouldn't like give me going, oh, what's going on? Those bits were good, but then it just got a bit. I'm not sure what I'm going to read next. I will come back to you when I've decided what I'm going to do. You'll either see my laptop up here when I talk, or I'll be with another book. Hello. Okay, I listened to another 2 chapters of Harry Potter. Then I had to pause the time. I needed a reading break, a proper reading break. So we got 13 hours and 17. I have 2 timers on, but we got 13 hours and 17 minutes left of the 24-hour reading, which. It's still a long time. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's still a long time, but we can get through it. I found these Christmas novellas. I know when this is going out, it's January, but I feel like, why not? I'm gonna like read one of them at least now while I figure out which book I read, because it's currently, unless I look at anything else on my shelf that might be on Kindle Unlimited, it's currently between. I've got this on Kindle. I've got Pumpkin Spice Cafe, and I feel like I need to get this off my TBR. But I've not heard the greatest things about this book, which makes me really worried to read it. And then we've got Collided, that I kind of want to read, but I kind of not ready. Not sure if I'm ready. And then this one that keeps speaking out to me is Thrive by Christopher Ritchie. I feel like this book I kind of need to get to soon, because I know it's kind of linked to Kiss the Sky and Hot House Flower, and yeah, I think I'm going to read the Cruel Winter With You by Ali Hazelwood. Which one's got, I know they've got like their novellas, so I think we're gonna go with Cruel Winter With You by Ali Hazelwood. Literally shouldn't take me that long, pages, and then maybe I'll read Mary Ever After by Tessa Bailey. That'll be 2 novellas read and done. I had to pause the timer to eat my dinner, but I've had my dinner now, and it's now time for an energy drink, so cheers. And we're gonna restart the timer, we're gonna continue reading. Let's go. I really want to watch Inside Out again, but I only watched it today for the first time, so I don't think I should do that. But okay, we've made it to 12 hours. I'm just gonna try and pause the timer, so I can talk, because I don't actually know what I'm gonna read now. But I finished Cruel Winter with You by Ali Hazelwood, the little novella, and it was actually really fun. It was really cute. I really enjoyed it. I'm gonna give it, it's a novella, so I don't really like to give it too much of a rate. I don't really give them high ratings. I'm gonna give it 2.5. I think it was cute. Yeah, it has a good cute moment. Like, it's just so cute. It's like best friend's brother, which we all know I love. Anyway, but yeah, it was a quick and easy read. I now don't know what I want to read, and it's really, really pretty. Like, I just don't know what I want, what I'm feeling at all. Like, I don't know what I'm feeling like watching, because I don't want to put one on. I don't want to watch that. Like, I really want to watch Inside Out again, and I might have to do it, because that's the only thing I'm thinking of watching. But as for books, I have zero idea. This one is calling out to me because of things that I've read and kind of want to know what's happening. And I just feel like I would be very happy if I could say I got this off my TBR before the new year, so that I can move on to the last 4 books. Okay, it's now Sunday. It is 25 to 8 in the morning, and we've got, I don't know if you can see that, 11 hours and 6 minutes left to read. Do I think I'm going to be successful and finish this and complete this? No. However, we're going to try. Also reading Thrive by Kristen Ritchie. I'm on chapter 7. I'm like 13% of the way through. I actually am enjoying it so far, but it's all stuff like I kind of expected to read, because like this is based on like events that happen in Kiss the Sky and Hot House Flower, so. Okay, we made it to part 3 of this book, which is crazy. We're like 66% of the way through. And as much as I would love to continue reading it, I do need to do my book journal now. I feel like if I do it now, then I will have time to sit and just binge this book. Like, I am really enjoying this book. I am finding it a bit like, there was bits where I was a bit bored, because it was literally like a repeat of Kiss the Sky, but in Lily and Lo's point of view. But there were some bits that weren't, and I really enjoyed those bits. But yeah, I have tabbed a couple of things, but like not as if I was reading the book from the physical one, I really would have tabbed a lot more. But I tabbed like things that really stuck out to me and thought was character growth for both Lily and Lo. We've got 6 hours. Oh, sorry. 6 hours and 43 minutes left. I'm leaving here at 20 to 7. Hello, okay, we finally finished Thrive by Kristen Ritchie. We finished this book. I really enjoyed it. I absolutely enjoyed this book. I'm giving it a 4.5 stars because I really enjoyed it, and there was times when I got bored because it was just like a repeat of stuff I'd already read. However, there was parts of it that wasn't in there, and I really loved it. So yeah, I can't wait to move on to Addicted after all. However, we have got 3 hours on the timer, 4 hours basically on the timer. I ain't gonna lie to you. If it wasn't for the fact that I was feeling cold, I would persevere and do it tonight when I got home. I'm telling you, I can't. I really cannot be doing. Well, I can't speak. I cannot be doing it anymore. I need to go out for this meal and come home and sleep. So I am unfortunately failing. And I mean, I know that I really wanted to succeed in this one. It's the first one of 2025 for you guys, and I will do more this year. Like these are a challenge I really love to do, and it does get me through books. It's just because I'm not feeling great. It's just not wise to push myself any further. Like the last time I did 24 hours of reading, I ended up having time off work on the Monday because I got really ill from it. So I know that I need to just like let myself rest, because this nose and bunged upness is just not ideal. So yeah, however, we have done 20 hours of reading. I think that's a pretty successful. I'm not failing where I've got like I've only done 10 hours or 15 hours. We've done 20 hours. We've just failed on the last hurdle, and I think that's pretty good. So for this video we read Final Gambit, which I gave 3.5 stars to, I think, or 3 stars, can't remember, 3.5 stars. Enjoyed it, could have been better. It was just not my favourite. I then read a novella, which is A Cruel Winter with You. I listened to 6 chapters of Harry Potter, which is actually not that many. And then I read the entirety of Thrive by Krista and Rebecca Ritchie, which I gave 4.5 stars and I really loved. So yeah, and that is the end of this video. So if you did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up, please comment down below, please subscribe, and I will see you again very soon with another video.